Nothing feels better than finding out that McDonald's gave you an extra nugget. That little treat is one to savor. Unfortunately, the chances of something like this happening are lower than we'd like them to be. However, some people seem to have better luck in this regard, as they've won the jackpot one too many times. Whether it's getting an extra pizza or the vending machine treating us nicely for once, here are a bunch of folks who won the food lottery. Munching on Kinders is the best snack for a cheat day. Lucky for this guy, he got more than he paid for when he found that 2 chocolate layers instead of the occasional one. Now that's a treat. We don't think he was open to sharing that one with the rest of his friends. A good old hard-boiled egg is the best way to start off your day, but what if you could eat 2 for the deal of 1? The chances of finding a double-yolked egg are 1 in 100, which is why this guy hit the jackpot when he found a whole carton of them. Now that's what we call impossible odds. 2s are fun, but what about 4s? Lucky for this guy, he's gonna have one hell of a breakfast with his quadruple yolk egg. It's a good thing he recorded a video because no one would have believed him otherwise. Hopefully, that egg will keep him going for the entire day. With the heat so unbearable these days, this giant lemon seems just right for the occasion. How else are we gonna meet our lemonade needs? We just hope the farmers aren't feeding this one some sort of radioactive fertilizer. We wouldn't be surprised if they were. This is exactly the kind of watermelon we need this summer. Just look at the seedless, juicy red flesh. The best part of all? There's no rind. All the easier to cut off. Now, if every supermarket could do us a favor and sell only these kinds of watermelons, it'll be a huge help. Thanks. Watermelons aren't the only fruits making their seedless debut. This avocado before you is seedless. Who knew there could be such a thing? What exactly are they feeding these plants? Whatever it is, it's sure as hell working. Now, if everyone could get rid of all the seeded avocados, that'd be great. It'll be only avocado toast for breakfast from now on. Look at this pregnant orange. Who knew you get so many oranges for the price of one? Guess it's time to make boatloads of orange juice, another way to beat the summer heat. Vending machines are notorious for eating up money, but sometimes when the stars align, they might just give you more than your money's worth. It sounds too good to be true, but for one guy, the vending machine malfunctioned and ended up distributing all the chips. Too bad the slot got stuck, and he couldn't get them out. The only thing better than 2 frozen pizzas in your box for 2 is one more that the company forgot to remove. The only time we're happy that the factory worker messed up. We'd wish they'd do it more, and maybe we could save on some necessary pizza money. Guess what? They really do make that kind of mistake a lot. This guy found 3 Pop-Tarts in his box of 2. We just hope that doesn't mean one poor fella out there only got 1. That'd be really sad. Those are some giant strawberries if we ever saw some. Looks like we'll be baking a whole lot of strawberry tarts. Speaking of giant fruits, here are some giant blackberries. No way are these plants getting your regular fertilizer. Whatever it is, they better keep it coming. As long as it's safe, of course. We always want more of that juicy goodness. Wondering why your food is extra spicy? Well, this pregnant pepper might just be to blame. Thank God not all of them come with an extra pepper inside. Finding 3 peanuts in a shell is a field day for most of us. But what about 5? Well, to be fair, it sounds like a nightmare for someone with a peanut allergy. Good thing they're not that common. Eggplants might be a favorite emoji for most people, but can anyone compete with this giant-sized vegetable? We're gonna have to go off a no on this one. You know it's your lucky day when you find a big chip in your packet. But for this guy, it was a whole new experience when he found one as big as the packet itself. Now that's something you don't see every day. Hopefully that wasn't the only chip in his packet, but even if it was, we wouldn't be surprised. As hard as it is to believe, that is a real grapefruit someone found in the supermarket and not a failed attempt at a panoramic shot. It looks too perfect for us to even eat it. It seems like this grape is in Saiyan mode, perhaps looking to give the mutant grapefruit a run for its money. Exactly how many grapes are there in this fused monstrosity? Any volunteers who'd like to give it a bite? That's not one, not two, but 4 fused bananas. Exactly what you need to refuel after an intense workout. Besides, how else are you going to keep those potassium levels in check? Now, this is one fry we'd never want to eat. It has to at least be 1 foot long. Just imagine the monster of the potato chip that must have come from. Why can't they all be this gigantic? We're always down to eat some potato wedges, but what about one as long as the width of both of your hands combined? Well, you know what they say, the bigger the better. Here's to wishing they make that regular size for all potato wedges. You better hide that from Bugs Bunny. This is the world's biggest carrot. Just look at how huge it looks next to a regular-sized one. Next up, this person opened up their pack of Flaming Hot Cheetos to find something other than Cheetos. They found an entire clump of Flaming Hot seasoning instead. They are really slacking off at the factories, aren't they? Still, we don't recommend munching down on this one in one go. If you do, keep a glass of milk nearby. And on a healthy note, feast your eyes on this giant asparagus. It must be at least 1 foot long. Eat one of these, and you won't be needing any greens for the rest of the week. Alright, which food pick fascinated you the most? Do you have any of your own stories you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to TrendJoint, and we'll see you in the next one.